Nation, Coach Smithers here. I'm excited to get this football season underway. I'm also excited to bring to you another season of our football games via YouTube. If you like the games that you're able to watch every weekend, we'd love to get your help. There are two ways to do it. You can do it either via text or you can do a sponsorship. If you're interested, please contact Jackie Weller. Her information's on the screen. Thank you very much for tuning in, and go Rams.
Two teams that do not like each other at all meet here tonight at Sarasota High School for the rivalry game between the Riverview Rams and the Sarasota Sailors. A lot at stake in tonight's game. It's probably the biggest game between these two schools since Riverview has opened up the current 11-game winning streak that they are on against the Sailors. Tonight determines who will be second in the district. Tonight determines if Sarasota will clinch a playoff spot. Tonight will determine if the Rams can keep their playoff hopes alive. A Rams win tonight most likely secures that playoff spot for the Rams. However, they'll need to back up tonight's win with the win over Cardinal Mooney on Tuesday. I'm Addison Resco, and so glad to have you with us here at Sarasota High School, where the biggest game in 11 years takes place between the Rams and the Sailors. A game between these two schools have not had the implications like they've had recently. Sarasota comes in with their best squad in a while. They enter the year 4-3, currently 5th in the region. Riverview 10th in the region, and a Sarasota win tonight gives them a playoff spot, and the Rams will be eliminated with the loss tonight. But it has been a while since the Sailors have been able to get a win over the Rams. It was exactly 11 years ago today on October 28th, 2011. That was 4,018 days ago since the Sailors have been able to beat the Rams. It's been a rivalry that the Rams have owned recently, and they'll look to do that tonight to keep their playoff hopes alive in Sarasota, a chip on their shoulder. Have lost 11 years in a row, and not only a chance to knock off Riverview, but a chance to end the 11-year drought and a chance to send Riverview home for the season and not go to the playoffs for the first time in a while. Captains tonight for the Rams, Deshaun Olave, Charles Lester, Scooter Trotman, and DeMarcus Abner. And here we go. Rams look fired up. Sailors look fired up. It's a packed crowd here at Cleveland Stadium. The Rams taking on the Sailors. Tonight, these two schools from this one city on this day, once a year. It's been Riverview who has owned this game. They've owned it for the last 11 years, but now the stakes are higher than they quite possibly ever been in these last 11 years. This is the one that matters the most. Riverview trying to keep their season alive, and Sarasota trying to clinch the playoff spot over the rival. It doesn't get much better than this. A packed crowd on rivalry night here under the lights. And we'll bring it to you all here on the Riverview Sports Network. It's going to be fun. Teams, and here come the Riverview Rams. The biggest 48 minutes of football coming up this season for both these squads. This game set to be a thrilling game. Again, as I talked about, Sarasota comes into this game 4-3. This is going to be one of the most intense games we feel like we've seen over the last couple of years. Riverview has dominated. They won 35-0 last year. The year before that, they won 28-0. It's been a game that they've not only won, but they've dominated every aspect of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. However, Sarasota coming in with their best squad in a while. And Riverview's got the full test. It's the first time in a while that not only Sarasota comes in with a winning record and a good squad, they've done that a couple times. Last year they were 4-1 going into the game. But there hasn't been a game in a while where Riverview comes into the season 2-5. And Riverview will receive the first half kickoff here tonight. The dangerous duo of Scooter Trotman and Charles Lester. Deep back to receive for the Rams. We've seen many teams try and kick away from them. Either do a little pooch kick it out of bounds on purpose just to stop Scooter Trotman and Charles Lester. Charlotte kicking on the game on Tuesday did a great job of just putting it into the back of the end zone and was able to limit Charles Lester and Scooter Trotman. Harlem in the Venice game, Scooter Trotman ripped 2 40-plus kickoff returns. They like to give it to Scooter Trotman if they do to anybody. And nonetheless, either man you kick it to is a dangerous man. Out to kick for Sarasota. It is Andrew Clayton, the junior. These are the moments you live for. If you're a high school football player, under the lights, playoff spot on the line, in a rivalry game, does it get better than that? Crowd is packed. Players are ready. And we are ready here at Sarasota High School. The Rams try to extend the streak over the Sailors to 12 straight years. And the Sailors trying to cut it short at 11. Clayton boots it away, and we are underway, and Lester receives it at the 5-yard line. Bouncing to the left side, Lester trying to make a cut, and Lester is going to be wrapped up at around the 17-yard line. Tyler Peck in on the stop. And here comes the Riverview offense, who might have finally found their stride last Tuesday, or this Tuesday you could say, in the win against Charlotte. Jeremiah Dawson connecting on 3 touchdown passes, one to Charles Lester. He had a 68-yard boom to Luke Batita, and then Luke Batita again from 20 yards out. And I'll have his first look today. Scooter Trotman in the backfield. And he hands it off to Scooter Trotman up the middle, and Scooter Trotman breaks loose on the first play of the game, stays on his feet, and his helmet gets ripped off, and that is going to be a face mask. They'll get Tyler Pack for that. Scooter Trotman played for Sarasota his first 3 years of high school, coming back for a revenge game against his former team. And the first play rips out a 15-yard run, and they'll add an additional 15 to that.
Red ball, personal foul, face mask. On black, 15 yards, first down.
DJ Johnson is back tonight. The Rams running back one for most of the season. However, Scooter Trotman, when his number's been called upon, has really produced for the Rams. Had a phenomenal game against Charlotte on Tuesday. Had a beautiful 18-yard rushing touchdown. Made a beautiful move. And in that game against Lehigh that he started when Johnson was out, had a 100-yard rushing game. DJ Johnson probably will be limited on snaps tonight. Rams will have one more game after this against Cardinal Mooney. Dawson hands it off to Trotman again, and Trotman on the outside. He lowers his shoulder, and he's going to get out of bounds near the first down marker. They will give him the first down. Rams moving right down the field. It's first down and 10 at the Sailors 41. And the Rams band playing their classic song, Sink the Sailors. Trying to do that for the 12th straight year. And a look we saw a lot against Charlotte. It is Charles Lester lined up in a wildcat. Dawson to the left. And some movement at the line of scrimmage. And it's going to be a false start against the Rams.
5-yard penalty. Keep it going.
You are just joining us. Welcome on in to Sarasota High School. The Rams and Sarasota Sailors battling it out. Playoff hopefuls on the line tonight. So it'll be a fun one. It's Lester and the Wildcat. They'll try it again. They'll give it to Scooter Trotman. Trotman bounces. Trotman looking for some blockers, and he's going to get taken down back to the original line of scrimmage. His helmet came off again, looking for a flag, and did not get one. So it'll bring up second down and 10. And Trotman will come out for the play. And here comes DJ Johnson, back after an injury. win out in the game against Venice due to an injury. Missed the game versus Charlotte. It's Lester again in the Wildcat. Low snap, Lester controls it, Lester up the middle, and Lester, the ball comes out, and Sarasota recovers it. The ideal start for the Sailors defense. Lester coughs it up, and the Sailors take over. We've seen that with Lester over the past couple weeks. He lost the ball against Charlotte on Tuesday night on a screenplay for him, broke free of a tackle, and then got the ball poked from behind. And exactly the start the Sailors needed. And welcome on out for the first time tonight. It is Alexander Diaz and the Sailors offense. First down and 10. They'll take over at their own 37-yard line. They'll hand it off up the middle. And he's going to be met right at the line of scrimmage. They'll give him around 1 or 2 yards on the carry. That is Ziegler on the carry. 527 yards on the season. Accounts for 4 touchdowns. The Sailors are a high rushing team. Have around 10 touchdowns on the ground. Running back by committee with Ziegler, Smith, and Judge. Second down and 8 coming up. It's another handoff up the middle, and he's met behind the line of scrimmage. Aiden Steiner in on the stop, and it brings up third down and 9. Third down and 9. Sailors who just forced a turnover. Trying to move the sticks. Diaz in the shotgun and looks over to the sideline. 9:15 to play here in quarter number 1. Diaz sends a man in motion, and there's some movement at the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be against the Sailors. They'll back up 5. It's now going to bring up third down and long, third down and 14. Both teams with false start penalties, and that one really hurts the Sailors. Third down and 9. You back yourself up 5 more yards. Only make it more difficult. Diaz in the shotgun. Drops back under some pressure, and he is going to be ripped to the ground. Aiden Steiner in on the step. That's 2 big plays for Steiner, and it'll appear Big Mark also coming in to help bring them down. And the Rams, after a turnover, get the stop they needed. That's the exact start you need if you're the Rams on the defensive side of the ball. Sailors get the turnover. In a rivalry match, momentum is such a key part of the game. To be able to get a 3 and out after the turnover, that's a big win. Clayton will boot it away. A flag does come flying in, and it's going to be fair caught by Charles Lester at the 40. See what the flag is. And it appears it's going to be a sideline warning.
Sideline warning. They're first.
So it is a sideline warning on the Sailors. So the Rams will start their second possession of the game at the 40-yard line. They were moving the ball down the field with some nice Scooter Troutman runs. However, Charles Lester off the Wildcat fumbled it away. And the Sailors took over at their own 37, but were stuffed. And it appears they're going to go with that same look. Dawson once again goes out wide. They're going right back to the Wildcat. First down and 10 for the Rams. Sarasota jumped offside. Bradford stalled.
5-yard penalty. First down.
Sarasota, the full start and offside in this game. And those are things you can't do. You haven't beaten Riverview in 11 years. The mental mistakes, the silly mistakes that just prolong Riverview drives cannot be a part of this Sailors tonight. But if it is, Riverview will take full advantage. 8:14 to go here, quarter number 1. Lester and the Wildcat cuts it up the middle. Lester stays on his feet. Lester down the sideline, the 25, out of bounds near the 20-yard line. The Wildcat didn't work on the last drive, but it surely works there. Charles Lester, the big gain. And that's what the Wildcat can do. That's what a guy like CL3 can do. First down and 10 at the 21-yard line. Nearing the red zone. Dawson back in at quarterback for the Rams. Lester out wide. He's one-on-one. And they'll hand it off to DJ Johnson. Staves off one tackler, tries to cut up the field, but he is knocked to the ground. Nice tackle made right there by Caleb Bradley. Gonna bring up second down and 11. And once again, the Rams and Charles Lester into the Wildcat. Charles Lester had a rushing touchdown and a reception touchdown for himself in the Charlotte game. That Wildcat rushing touchdown was at the 4-yard line. Lester gives it up to Dawson. Dawson back down the field for Lester, and Lester trips. Lester had found himself open, but it appeared he tripped on himself, and it will bring up third down and 11. A beautiful play call right there by Josh Smithers, but the Rams cannot convert. And again, due to Stone Springman being out, this would normally be a 39-yard field goal attempt for the Rams, but without Stone Springman in the game tonight due to a back injury, it appears, in talking with Coach Smithers earlier today, the Rams will not elect to kick a field goal, where normally 39-yard kick is well within the range of Springman. Dawson deep, looking for Lester, and it is almost intercepted. It was Caleb Bradley who tried the one-hand pick, almost secured it. It'll bring up fourth down and 11. And just like we mentioned, the Rams offense is going to stay out on the field. Fourth down and 11. Ball at the Sailors' 22-yard line. Dawson in the shotgun. Dawson looking. It's a screen for Lester. Lester trying to bounce to the outside. He does. Does he get the first? It's going to be close. It'll depend on the spot, and it looks like they marked him a yard short. He is short. A turnover on downs, and the Sailors take over deep in their own territory. Tried to get Lester to bounce to the outside, had some space, but a great job by Caleb Bradley to get in to stop him. Lester tried to dive, but Bradley the contact just before. And now the Sailors, who were stuffed on their last drive, make it up for their second drive of the game. Led by Alexander Diaz so far in the season. 797 yards throwing the ball, 10 touchdowns, along with 8 interceptions. First down and 10. It's a handoff right up the gut. And Riverview right there to stop him. Henry Filigoro and Xander Jacobson in on the stop. Second down and 10. Sarasota's run game, it's been the highlight of their season. They have 2 running backs in Joe Ziegler and Jaden Judge with over 500 yards, but the running game is not opened up. And once again, they'll go to the ground. This one is the Judge. Judge stopped after a gain of around 4 or 5 yards, and it will once again bring up third down for the Sailors. halfway through quarter number 1. Scoreless here at Sarasota High School. 3rd down and 6. Diaz in the shotgun. Olave showing pressure. Sarasota wanted an offside. They didn't get it. 5 on the play clock. Diaz under some pressure. Gets it away, and it's intercepted! Scooter Trutman for 6! A big play by Scooter Trutman versus former team, and the Rams strike early on the road. His 9th interception of the season, and it's his worst mistake yet. Talk about a way to hurt your former team. Scooter Trutman, the pick 6. And the Rams take an only 6-0 lead. It is Majestic Van Ingen on to kick the extra point. Wow. What an interception right there by Scooter Trutman. Extra point is up. And Majestic Van Ingen picks it up, knocks it in. Majestic Van Ingen filling in for the hurt kicker Stone Springman. Does her job, knocks down the point after. 5:33 to go here in the first quarter. Highlighted by a Scooter Trutman one-handed pick 6. It's the Rams 7 and the Sailors nothing. Welcome back on in to Sarasota High School, where the Rams have just jumped in front of the Sailors 7-0 after a Scooter Trutman pick 6. It was not a one-handed interception from our camera angle. It did look like Scooter Trutman was the one to get a one-hander on it. However, just fell right into his lap and returned it for 6. Nick Delfu boots it away. And here comes the return man, Caleb Bradley. And he's met right at the 15-yard line. Cooper Depson and Axel Glava Perez in on the stop for the Rams. And the Sailors will start their 3rd drive of the game backed up. Talk about the ideal start for the Rams defense. A 3-and-out, a pick 6, courtesy of Scooter Trutman. So now 5:27 to go. And the Sailors got to get on track. The offense has not been there right now. Plenty of time remains. 5:27 first quarter. .27 to go here in the first quarter. Alexander Diaz back under center. Hands it off up the middle. And a solid gain right there. Deshaun Olave wraps him up. Makes the tackle. Solid run right there by Joe Ziegler. Over 500 yards rushing on the year for Ziegler. And a big part of this running back by committee. Sarasota High School offense, and Riverview calls their first timeout of the first half. 5:11 to go here in quarter number 1, and the Rams lead 7-0. Welcome back on in Couple of timeouts taken by both squads here in the last couple minutes. 2nd down and 5 for the Sailors. Second and 5. Another handoff right up the gut and stopped behind the line of scrimmage by a swarm of Rams. Led in there by Deshaun Olave. Deshaun Olave been such a key part of this Riverview defense. And it's 3rd down and 6. The Sailors in danger of going 3 and out. Again. They've had 3 and out, pick 6, and in danger of going 3 and out once again. Third and 6. Diaz, it's a screen. Fires it over the middle. He's got his man, and he's got the first down yardage. It is Jaden Judge on the reception. And it's the first down of the game for the Sailors. First down and 10. Ball at the 30-yard line. Another handoff up the middle. It is once again Judge on the carry, and Judge plunges ahead for a gain of 6. Judge, the leading rusher for the Sailors this season, just over 600 yards gained on the ground, along with 5 touchdowns on 91 carries. He's had one game this season where he's gone for over 100 yards. 2nd down and 4, ball at their own 36-yard line. Another handoff up the middle, and the Rams swarm in and get the stop. Judge tried to bounce off the tacklers, but progress was stopped already. So it brings up another 3rd down for the Sailors. Philip Johnson's helmet came off. He will have to come on out for the play. Alex Marchbank heads on in for him. .313 here to go in quarter number 1. Diaz hands it up. Off the middle, it's Judge, and he bounces to the outside, and he's going to be wrapped, thrown to the ground by Scooter Trotman. He is alive and ready to play tonight, and a late flag comes in. Tyler Pack and Charles Lester exchanging words, and we'll see who this one's called against. A reaction from Judge tells you this one's going to be called against Riverview. They will talk it over. Tensions are always high when these two squads meet. Two teams, two people of teams that do not like each other. And 2 offsetting penalties against the Rams and Sailors. However, the Sailors did pick up the first down on the run by Judge. Ziegler in the backfield. Only 2 passing attempts for Alexander Diaz tonight. Hands it off up the middle to Ziegler. And the Rams get a hold of him at around the 46-yard line. Pickup of 2. Again, the Sailors just so consistent, so key on running the football. It's their identity. This time they'll throw. It's over to Bradley on the corner trying to get away from a tackler, and he does. Got away from the first initial tackle. Got away from Keone Finau and then busted through for the first down. However, apparently a flag does come in. Deshaun Olay pointing the other way. And an illegal formation on the Sailors. So instead of the first down, it's going to be second down and around 14. Again, these are the types of penalties you cannot have. Your back's already against the wall. Down 7-0. 2:19 to go in the first quarter. Still plenty of time to play. But it's these drives when you have a first down, you're inside the Rams 35. But an illegal formation brings you back to inside your own 45-yard line. So it is second down and around 13 yards. Alexander Diaz in the shotgun. Hands it off. It's Ziegler. And Ziegler bounces up the sideline. Ziegler, one man to beat. Can he beat him? Scooter Trotman catches up to him. But a big run right there by Joe Ziegler. And Sarasota knocking on the door. Ziegler and Judge, the two key guys for this Rams, or for the Sailors offense. They prove it again tonight. There's a reason both these guys come into this game with over 500 rushing yards, 1,000 combined. It's first down and goal for the Sailors inside the red zone. Diaz in the shotgun. Hands it off, up the middle, finds a hole, one man to beat, but Keone Finau wraps him up. Jaden Judge, the impressive run inside the 10-yard line. It's second down and 2. Again, the Rams missing some key pieces on the defensive side of the ball with one of their top defensive tackles in Dante Abner. They'll hand it off up the middle again, and he pushes forward. The helmet comes flying off. Deshaun O'Leary ripped it off, and a flag comes flying in. This will be a face mask on the Rams, most likely. Helmet got ripped off of Deontay Frazier.
Dead ball. Personal foul. Face mask. On the defense.
And it is. It's a face mask on Deshaun O'Leary. 7-0. But the Sailors knocking on the door. It's first down and goal from the 3-yard line. And a timeout has come. Sailors take their first of the half. But it is the Sailors who are knocking on the door trying to tie this ball game up. 1:35 to play here in quarter number 1 in this rivalry matchup. It's the Rams 7 and the Sailors 0. .35 to go here in quarter number 1. Sailors with first down and goal at the 3-yard line. Ziegler is in the backfield. Alexander Diaz in the shotgun. Hands it to Ziegler. Ziegler! And the ball comes out. Or are they going to mark him down at the 1? They will mark him down at the 1. An actual break for the Rams as Bradley had come right in and picked it right up in the end zone. Second down and goal from about the inch-yard line. And Diaz not right under center. In the shotgun. Rams stack the box. Handoff up the middle, diving for the end zone. I don't think he got it. A huge stop by DeMarcus Abner coming diving in. And now it's third down and goal. Rams trying to do anything and everything they can to keep the Sailors out of the end zone. Judge in at running back for the Sailors. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll hand it off up the middle, and he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. What a huge play by Landon Marsters and DeMarcus Abner. And that is going to wrap up quarter number 1 here at Sarasota High School. It is going to bring up 4th down and goal at around the 3-yard line when we come back. It was 2nd down and goal at the 1. Sarasota failed to punch it in. We've got an exciting game for you guys here on the Riverview Rams Sports Network. It's the end of quarter number 1. 4th down and goal coming up for the Sailors when we come back. Second quarter action coming up. It's 4th down and goal. Ball at the 2-yard line. Sailors trying to punch it in. They'll hand it off up the middle for Ziegler, and he walks into the end zone. However, there might be a flag on the play. The ref's talking it over at the moment. And there's an illegal formation on the Sailors. Wow! So instead of a touchdown, it's going to bring up 4th down and goal from the 6-yard line, and the Sailors will have to kick a field goal. Wow! The Sailors have been biting themselves in the foot all night with these penalties, and now they rely on the leg of Andrew Clayton. Low snap, good hold, the kick is blocked! It is blocked! How big is that? Another block kick for the Rams. That is 2 weeks in a row. And what a change of momentum here tonight. And what a stand for the Rams defense. That is absolutely huge for the Rams. I believe it was Jaden Terrahawker who got in at the snap. Couldn't exactly see from how far away we were from the play, but nonetheless, such a big-time play for the Rams special teams unit. Sailors got a touchdown on 4th down and goal from the 2-yard line. An illegal motion backs them up to the 6-yard line. So it was actually 4th down and goal from the 1. And then the 2nd block field goal in the last 3 days for the Rams. And Riverview will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. That's a huge, huge, huge play. Talk about getting the momentum right back. Seemed like destiny that the Sailors were going to tie this game up, at least put in 3. They get 0. Those are the types of plays that can win you big-time games, big-time rivalries. It's a screen over to Charles Lester. Oh, what a move! And then he's going to get tripped up after a gain of around 1. And it appears that Tyler Pack is down on the field. And Pack tried to get up, but he will remain down. And it appears we will take an injury timeout. 11:28 to go here in quarter number 2 here at Sarasota High School. If you are just stopping in, you will miss an amazing start to this game. A pick 6 by Scooter Trotman, and then the Sailors on their next drive look to rebound. They had first down and goal at the 3-yard line, then second and goal at the 1, third down and goal at the 1, fourth down and goal at the 1. They walk in for the end zone. Game's about to be tied, not so fast. An illegal formation on the Sailors. And then on 4th down and 6, the Rams block the field goal. And remember, Jaden Terrahawker in the win on Tuesday versus Charlotte blocked the field goal, and I believe he was the one to get a piece of it on that field goal attempt by Andrew Clayton. 11:28 here to go in quarter number 2. Rams trying to get their 12th straight win over the Sailors. 4,018 days ago, 11 years ago to this date, was the last time the Sailors were able to get a win. As here's Marshall Thompson on the screen. And Thompson going to be wrapped up after a gain of around 6 yards. It's going to bring up third down and short. Marshall Thompson with 3 receptions in the win over the Charlotte Tarpons. Rams pulled away with a 41-21 victory. Dawson in the shotgun. It's a screen. Over for Lester. Lester breaks the initial tackle and fights for the first down yardage. Charles Lester, the 5-star recruit, who had a big game against the Tarpons, looking to help out the Rams tonight. He's been open a lot when they've thrown to him. He had Sarasota beat 2 times in coverage, tripped on the first time, and on the second time it was underthrown, almost intercepted by Caleb Bradley. First down and a run up the middle. And met by a flurry of Sailors. DJ Johnson. Pickup of around 2 yards. DJ Johnson in the loss against Venice accounted for 2 touchdowns. Later came out with an injury in the third quarter. Missed the game versus Charlotte on Tuesday, but is back tonight, looking to make an impact. It's second down and a short 9. Dawson hands it off up the middle, this time to Scooter Trotman. And Trotman bulldozes through and gets to the 40-yard line, which will now set up 4th down at around 6. 9:28 here to go. In quarter number 2, Rams see a 7-0 lead over the Sailors. Only score of the game has been a defensive score by Scooter Trotman. 3rd and 6. Dawson trying to get the Sailors to jump offside. Now looks over to the sideline. Third down. It's been a brutal spot for the Rams all year long, but a big chance here. Dawson hands it off. It is Trotman breaking free of a tackler, trying to cut up the middle, and he's thrown to the ground. Danny Sanchez in on the stop for the Sailors, and the Rams will be forced to punt it away. So both offenses struggling to convert here in this game. Both teams have had a trip inside the opponent's 25-yard line. None of them have been able to find a way to get into the end zone, let alone a field goal. And a flag comes out.
Stop infraction. On the kicking team. 5-yard penalty.
And the Rams will back up 5 yards. Again, not the normal punter for the Rams tonight. It is the backup, Nick Delfu. The sophomore's name being called upon. Stone Springman, big shoes to fill. Nick Delfu, oh, he boots that one deep. It's going to bounce at around the 25-yard line before going out of bounds. A nice kick right there by Nick Delfu. And the Sailors will start at the 28-yard line. .804 here to go in quarter number 2. And the Sailors offense, who drove right down the field on their last drive, were stuffed inside the 5-yard line. They'll look to have a change of fortune. It was Judge and it was Ziegler making the impact on that last drive. Haven't seen much throwing the ball from the Sailors. Diaz comes into the year with into this game with 797 yards passing. He accounts for 10 touchdowns and 9 interceptions, including that one with Scooter Troutman earlier. He's only thrown the ball twice tonight. Another flag comes in, and it's in the backfield, but a nice run right here by Judge. He continues to impress. Kyle Neighbors hits him to the ground at the 44-yard line, but it's going to be on the Sailors again. It appears to be a false start or an illegal motion. Another illegal motion / formation for the Sailors. Talk about kicking themselves in the foot. We've talked about it. It feels like that's all they've done tonight. Make that 5 penalties on the Sailors and 4 on the offensive side of the ball. It killed their last drive. And it doesn't help them here. Instead of 1st down and 10 at the 44-yard line, it's 1st down and 15. Ball at their own 23-yard line. Diaz, the sophomore quarterback, in the shotgun. And men at the line of scrimmage by Deshaun Olave and DeMarcus Abner. Big Mark having himself a day so far. And he'll bring up 2nd down and 15. DeMarcus Abner, Deshaun Olave, the 2 leaders of this Rams defense. Trying to go a perfect 4-0 in their career with the Rams. Many Rams players have done that in recent years. And guess who's in on the step? Big Mark behind the line of scrimmage. And there's just no escaping him. You can only hope to contain him. He does what he wants, when he wants, however he wants to do it. Just met right away as soon as the ball was handed off to Judge. It's 3rd down and 16. Diaz and the Sailors backed up under some pressure, throws it over the middle, and it's picked up by Charles Lester. 3 games in a row, and the Rams will start the drive at the 36-yard line. Lester cuts the pass off perfectly, and the Rams start in great field position. Lester does it again. Things that Kirby Smart, Ryan Day, and many other top schools love to see Charles Lester doing. He continues to impress. 6:28 to go here in quarter number 2. It's the Rams 7 with great field position when we come back.
Hey Ram Nation, Coach Smithers here. I'm excited to get this football season underway. I'm also excited to bring to you another season of our football games via YouTube. If you like the games that you're able to watch every weekend, we'd love to get your help. There are 2 ways to do it. You can do it either via text or you can do a sponsorship. If you're interested, please contact Jackie Weller. Her information's on the screen. Thank you very much for tuning in, and go Rams.
Welcome back on in. Charles Lester just got his 3rd interception in just as many games. Had one against Venice in the first quarter. Had one on Tuesday versus Charlotte. And one tonight. Now he's in the Wildcat. CL3 takes the cut up the middle. And he'll get stopped after a gain of 5. Almost halfway through quarter number 2. Rams lead the Sailors 7-0. Alexander Diaz and the Sailors offense just can't get the ball moving. They get the ball moving on the ground with Judge and Ziegler, but the passing game, in 3 passing attempts, Diaz has thrown 2 interceptions. Lester again to the Wildcat, trying to bounce to the right side, and he is going to be brought to the ground. Great tackle right there by Joshua DiCaprio. Third down and 5 coming up here for the Rams. And when talking to Coach Smithers earlier today before the game, he said with the loss of Stone Springman, even if, a couple of nights ago on Tuesday when Stone Springman was playing, they might be in field goal range now. He said it's going to be 4 down territory almost the entire game all the way around. We'll see if they need it. It's a screen for Lester. Lester makes a cut, and he slips and falls for a loss of 3. Lester trying to make something out of nothing. But again, falls to the ground, short of the first down marker, not even close. 4th down and 8. Can the Sailors get another big stop defensively? Johnson in the backfield. See Luke Petita talking to Jeremiah Dawson. Luke Petita over 90 receiving yards in the game against Charlotte. He caught 2 touchdowns. Had his best game of the season by far. Dawson drops back, looking deep down the field for Lester, and it's overthrown and incomplete. Turnover on downs, and the Sailors, after their second turnover of the game, get a big defensive stop. Sailors will take over, 1st down and 10, ball at their own 34-yard line. The defense has done their part tonight for the Rams, but the offense has not been able to give them anything in return. They've driven the ball down the field a couple times here tonight, but just not efficiently enough. 1st down and 10 for the Sailors. And you have to think with Alexander Diaz already have thrown 2 interceptions, they're going to key in on the run game, and that's exactly where they'll go. And they'll go for Ziegler, and Ziegler's found the outside, out of bounds, across the 35-yard line for a Sailors 1st down. And that's exactly where the Sailors need to be at right now. The run game is just killing this Rams defense. The Rams defense was able to stop it inside of the red zone. But the Sailors didn't really mix it up, but when the Sailors get to the outside, the speed of Ziegler and the speed of Judge has hurt Riverview tonight. Scooter Trotman, the one to force him out of bounds. It's 1st down and 10. Once again, they'll hand it off up the middle. And the tackle made right there by Deshaun Olave. Ziegler again, and a flag comes flying in late. And this appears it's going to be on the Rams. Looks like they might get him for a personal foul and necessary roughness. And that is exactly what it will be. Again, we talked about the penalty troubles with the Sailors tonight. But Riverview right there, kicking themselves in the foot. Automatic 1st down for the Sailors. And just like that, with 4:04 here to go, in half number 1, the Sailors have the ball in the red zone, just above the 20-yard line. Alexander Diaz in the shotgun. Ziegler in the backfield. They'll give it right to Ziegler. Ziegler bounces off a tackle and then is going to be thrown to the ground. Good tackle right there by Kyle Neighbors. A gain of around 3 to 4 yards by Ziegler. 3 out to the left for Sarasota. 3:33 to play here in the first half. It's Diaz in the shotgun. Another handoff. It is to Ziegler, and Ziegler is chopped to the ground. In on the stop once again, it's Deshaun Olave. So now it is 3rd down and around 6 yards. Make it 3rd down and 5. Sarasota's had their chances in the red zone so far tonight. Have not been able to convert. Under 3 to play in half number 1. It's a handoff up the middle, and it is Judge, and he gets across and picks up the 1st down yardage. And it's going to be 1st down and goal for the Sailors. And Sarasota in these last couple drives have done a good job of moving the ball down the field. It's been straight run attack. And Sarasota is going to call their 2nd timeout of the game. 2:29 to go here in quarter number 2. It is the Rams 7 and the Sailors nothing. With the Sailors knocking on the door, however, it's 1st down and goal from the 4-yard line. Last time the Sailors had 1st down and goal, they were stuffed. 4 straight run plays, 4 straight plays stopped. And now the Sailors have an opportunity to tie the game up going into halftime. There's 2:29 to go here in the first half. If the Sailors are able to tie it up, going into this game at halftime, 7-7, they get the ball to start the second half. The Sailors are creeping up on the Rams. Again, the Rams come into this one winning 11 straight games, 4,018 days since the Sailors have knocked off the Rams. We told you guys this is the best shot they've had in a while, and they're 4 yards away from possibly tying this ball game up. And here's the handle. Up the middle, fighting for the goal line. He is stopped short once again. That time it's Judge. 2nd down and goal at the 1. It's the same script as last time. Got to 2nd down and goal at the 1. Will they be able to convert this time? It's Judge in the backfield. Again, they're going into the shotgun, which is giving Riverview time to get up to the line of scrimmage. Diaz hands it off, and Judge trying to jump in, and he is short again. 3rd and goal at the 1. The Sailors just cannot find a way into the end zone right now. Rams came swarming in on the left side. It's 3rd down and goal. 1:30 to go in half number 1. It's a great tackle right there by Luke Haskins, saving the touchdown. Diaz hands it off, trying to bounce to the outside. Did it get into the end zone? Mark short again. 4th down and goal. Sarasota has a decision to make. Under a minute to go in half number 1. They just cannot punch it in at the 1-yard line. Judge thought he was in. The officials rule his knee down an inch short. And Sarasota, as the play clock going down, will elect to take a timeout. 25 seconds to play. First half, the Rams trying to get another stop on 4th down and goal. Sailors had 1st down and goal at the 4-yard line. Then got to the 1. It was the same script. Stop on 2nd down and goal. Stop on 3rd down and goal. Now 4th down and goal looms. A big play in this game. Rams lead 7-0. Sailors can tie this game up going into halftime. And they get the ball to start the second half. A chance for all the momentum in the world. A chance to get closer to ending the 4,018-day losing streak. The 11-year losing streak. The last time the Sailors beat the Rams, the iPhone 4 was the latest phone that had come out. It's been a long time coming. It's 4th down and goal. And what is the biggest play of the game of the night so far? 4th down and goal, handoff up the middle, and he is stuffed! The Rams defense once again makes the play! Sarasota needed 1 yard, and they failed to do it again! A swarm of Rams in on the stop. Ziegler can't get across the line. And the Rams close to going into halftime, up 7-0. They got to run one play, and if you're Dawson, you get right into the center. You dive just right to the ground with the ball in your hands and take this to halftime. First down and 10. Quarter number 2, 20 seconds to go. The Rams just got a key stop, and the Rams are in a shotgun. They'll run it up the middle, and it's going to be a good gain right there by DJ Johnson. Clears out of the goal line, picks up around 7, and that is going to send us to halftime. What a game so far here at Sarasota High School in this classic rivalry matchup between the Rams and the Sailors. A pick 6 by Scooter Troutman, the only score of the game, and it's been the Rams defense in the red zone, creating the stops when they need them. They've shut the Sailors inside the 5-yard line 2 times this game. Earlier in the second quarter, 1st down and goal, no good. 2nd down and goal from the 1, no good. 3rd down and goal from the 1, no good. 4th down and goal. They've got to kick a field goal, blocked. Then 1st down and goal at the 4, 2nd down and goal at the 1, 3rd down and goal at the 1. You get the point. The Rams defense has been on point all night long, and it sends us to halftime. Sarasota will receive the second half kickoff when we get back. It's the Rams 7 and the Sailors 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the Riverview High School Kids Band. And making the way to the field right now is your Sarasota High School Mighty Sailor Band. The band's 2022 halftime show is entitled A Sailor Symphony. Drum majors, is your band ready? And so the band will begin with the drums.
And welcome back on to Sarasota High School. The Rams and the Sailors in a neck-and-neck battle. It's the Rams 7 and the Sailors nothing as we enter half number 2. What an enthralling first half that was. The Rams get a pick 6 on the Sailors' second drive of the game. Scooter Trotman gets on the end of it. And then the Sailors really dominated that second half. Besides from a Charles Lester interception deep inside Sarasota territory, and the Rams kind of stalled out on a 3-and-out, Sarasota has moved the ball 75 yards down the field on their last 2 drives, each ending in a 4th down and goal stop. A blocked field goal after they had 4th down and 1 and got a touchdown. An illegal motion pushed it back 5 yards. And Andrew Clayton went on to kick the field goal. It was blocked. Then the interception happened by Diaz on the next drive. They get the ball back and then once again run the ball right down the field. The duo of Ziegler and Jaden Judge have been superior tonight. But once again, 1st down and goal at the 4-yard line, just like the last time they were inside the 5-yard line. Got to the 1-yard line on 2nd down. Stuffed on 2nd, stuffed on 3rd, and you probably guessed it, stuffed on 4th. Which leads us to quarter number 3. The Sailors trying to end an 11-year drought at home versus the Rams. The Rams trying to increase their win streak to 12. The Sailors will receive the second half kickoff in what should be a thrilling second half. You talk about the tension. I think there's tension between the players. I try to walk over to the sideline to go talk to some coaches. They were blocking everybody that was wearing Riverview gear away from the Sarasota sideline. And everyone on the Sarasota side, they're blocking them from getting to the Riverview side to break off any fights between these two schools. These guys don't like each other, which will make for a great second half. Nick Delfau boots it away. It's going to be caught at around the 10-yard line. That's a nice jump by Judge, breaking free of a tackle, down the sideline, makes a cut, 1 man to beat, and he is gone! It's going to be a kickoff return for a touchdown by Jaden Judge. There is a flag, however, back at around the 15, and it's coming back! Unbelievable! The Sailors, once again, negated by a flag. Unbelievable. 2 scores by the Sailors have been erased by a penalty. So not only is there a penalty on the kickoff, that's also the Sailors' second sideline warning of the game. So back them up even more. So instead of a Jaden Judge 90-yard kickoff return for a touchdown, the Sailors are going to start inside their own 30-yard line. Wow. We told you a fun second half was in store for you, and what a start to it. The Sailors are going to back all the way up to the 12. Wow. So after all that, it's 1st down and 10. Ball at the Sarasota 12-yard line. Sarasota realistically should be up in this game 21-7. 2 stalls inside the 5. Kickoff return for a touchdown. Negated by a penalty. And Ziegler's 1st down and 10 run. He's met right at the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10 coming up. Sailors on their first drive in half number 2. Second and 10. Diaz in the shotgun. He's already thrown 2 interceptions tonight. Switches the play. 5 on the play clock. Diaz drops back. It's a screen. Throws it behind his receiver, and he's tripped up. Great tackle right there by Keone Finau. And it brings up third down. It's third down and 13. Make it third down and 12. It's a huge play right there by Keone Finau. Keone Finau didn't see much playing time at the beginning of the year. However, Keone Finau has made a huge impact. Had an interception versus Clearwater International back after Hurricane Ian. And has been a big part of this defense since. And some movement at the line of scrimmage. And it's a delay game on the Sailors. So back them up an additional 5. It is third down and 16. No hands it off on third and 19. Can he get past one tackler? He can. And he got the first down yardage. What a run on third down and 19. And they prolong the drive. The junior running back, Joe Ziegler. A huge play on third down and long. And the Sailors extend the drive. So first down and 10 for the Sailors at the 33. Ten minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Diaz in the shotgun. He's got Ziegler to his left side. Diaz only 4 passing attempts on the day. Hands it off to Ziegler. Ziegler makes the cut. And Ziegler is going to be brought to the ground. Landon Marsters in on the stop. Second down and 8. Ziegler comes out, and Judge comes in. Judge, last time he got a touch, exploded 90 yards for a kickoff return for a touchdown. That was negated due to a penalty on the Sailors. Second and 8, ball at the 35. Handoff up the middle to Judge, and Judge is going to be met by Henry Filagoro. And he thought he was still up, but Filagoro did get him to the ground, and it sets up third down.
Judge on the carry, up the middle. Gain 3 yards, 35.
Sailors on third down and 19. Picked up the first. They're now presented with third down and 5, ball on their own 38-yard line. Diaz in the shotgun. Judge switches over to his right. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. For Diaz. Another handoff up the middle. And he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage by a swarm of Rams, brought to the ground. Deshaun Olave and Jack Fulvig in on the stop. And it's fourth down. And we'll see what the Sailors elect to do. Are they going to keep the offense on? Oh, they are. Fourth down and 5. Some aggressive rivalry football here. They'll make it 4th and 4, and they quickly bring on the punt team. Try to possibly draw him offside. Charles Lester goes back to return. Here the Rams can't jump off. And, the punt is almost blocked by Luke Haskins, and Lester receives it at around the 32, 33-yard line, and that's where the Rams will take over for their first drive of the second half. Luke Haskins got that block against Venice last Friday. And there was a flag. It appeared to be on Sarasota again. And we'll see if this will just add on, or they'll have to redo the punt. However, Luke Haskins had blocked the punt against Venice that DeMarcus Abner returned for a score, and he almost got his hands on that one. Luke Haskins, along with Keone Finau, a guy that has really stepped up for this Riverview defense here in the past couple weeks of the season. As the season is winding down, make sure to join us on Tuesday for the Rams' final regular season game versus Cardinal Mooney, somebody the Rams have not played in forever. And another illegal formation. And it's about to be too many to count on your hands. Seems like every drive, the Sailors' penalties just keep on derailing them. And it's the truth. First down and 10 for the Rams. Ball at their own 39-yard line. They will hand it off up the middle. Needing some blockers, but a solid run right there on the ground for D.J. Johnson. Johnson, an 8-yard pickup. Make that 9. It's 2nd and 1. Riverview still without an offensive point tonight. Been held scoreless. Scooter Trotman's pick 6 in the first quarter. About halfway through, remains the only score of the game. Another handoff. D.J. Johnson hit behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1. Stopped on the play right there by Hayden McSwain. It is 3rd down. 6:52 here to go in quarter number 3. Riverview looking to have a prolonged drive, something they haven't had in quite a while in this game. They'll hand it off up the middle, trying to get to the sticks, and it looks like he's going to be short. Do they give it to him? It's going to be close. It appears he is just short. It's 4th down, and how aggressive will Coach Smithers be here? With how this Sailors offense, never mind, they will move the chains. Looked like at the original spot he was short. However, it's a 1st down and 10 for the Rams. And Scooter Trotman breaks free of one tackler. How did he stay alive? Trying to cut, make something happen, but he is wrapped to the ground. A huge loss on 1st down and 10. Backs up the Rams. Dawson made the wrong read on that option. Another handoff. DJ trying to get the yards he lost back. And it's actually Scooter Trotman on the carry. So it's going to be 3rd down and around 14. 5:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. A low-scoring defensive showcase here at Sarasota High. Dawson rolls to the left. Dawson sets his feet. Throws for Luke Matita. He's got Luke Matita. Luke Matita dives. The ball goes out of bounds as he lost it, and they'll mark him short. It's going to be 4th down and 1 for the Rams. Luke Matita, who had his biggest game of the year against Charlotte, makes a big catch on 3rd down and 14. That brings up 4th down and 1. A long one from the Sailors' 42-yard line. Sailors stack the box. And a timeout is called by Sarasota. That is their first of the half. 4:55 here to go in the 3rd quarter. The Rams on top, 7-0, faced with the 4th down and 1 inside of Sailor territory. If you're the Rams, don't be surprised if they come out in this wildcat look with Leslie. All they need is 1 yard on this 4th down. Riverview, now they're going to pass the ball here. They've shown on 4th down and short throughout the season. This is going to be a run spot for the Rams, but don't be surprised if it's that wildcat look with Lester, something they've really tried to implement into the offensive game plan over the past couple of weeks. And on a short down yardage, can Charles Lester get there if that's the play they elect to do? 1st down looming. They need 1 for it. Dawson in at quarterback. Lester remains out wide. Johnson, the running back. It's 4th down and 1. Ball at the Sailors' 42. Dawson hands it off, and Johnson powers ahead for the first down.
Officials timeout for water break.
And a water break called by the officials with 4:48 to go here in quarter number 3. The Rams get a big conversion on 4th down and 1. First down and 10 from the Sailors 39 when we come back. Welcome back on into Sarasota High School. 4:44 to go here in quarter number 3. First down and 10. Handoff up the middle. And going to be wrapped up after a gain of around 3 yards. That was TJ Johnson on the carry. 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Rams. Talked about it, the Rams offense has just not been here tonight, but they still have a 7-0 lead. If you can back your defense up, get one score. This clock is going down quickly. Only 16 minutes to play. Handoff up the middle. That's a good run. And it's gonna be close. Looked like he's a little short. Johnson once again on the carry for the Rams.
Just short of the first down.
3rd down and 1. Make that 3rd down and 2. Ball at the Sailors' 31-yard line. Dawson hands it off up the middle again. Nothing changing. And he's going to be marked short of the first down. A flag does come flying in late. And we'll see what this is. It appears it's on Riverview. And this is a big call.
Dead ball. Personal foul on the offense.
And a personal foul on the offense.
4th down.
And it's 4th down, and Riverview most likely is going to have to punt the football away. Instead of around 4th down and 1, a personal foul on the Rams backs him up. And they're going to send on the punt team. So instead of going for it on 4th down and short, the mental mistakes strike the Rams. It's been striking the Sailors all game long. The Sailors get a break on their own end. Nick Dell foul to punt it away. Had a great punt his first time. And a timeout is taken by Riverview as the play clock was expiring. 3:01 to go here in the 3rd quarter. What a game it has been. A low-scoring affair, but the Rams still have a 7-0 lead with no offensive touchdowns. Sarasota has gone into the end zone twice tonight and has 0 points. Every time Sarasota makes a play, you're always looking for a flag because that's how it's been all game long. A kickoff return for a touchdown to start the second half got negated. A rushing touchdown earlier in the second. That got taken away. And then they blocked the field goal. But will it be only a matter of time before the Sailors strike the scoreboard? It's a low snap. And a punt that will bounce at the 15. And it takes a Riverview bounce inside the 10-yard line. and downs at the 9. Bradley was back there. Let it bounce, and the Sailors will have to go down the field 91 yards if they're going to want to tie this game up. 2:48 here to go in quarter number 3. It's the Rams 7, the Sailors 0. Sailors on for their second offensive drive of the second half. Mullet goes in motion on the right side. Handoff up the middle, and he's going to be stuffed. Aiden Steiner makes first contact, and he goes nowhere. Forward progress stopped after a gain of around 1. They'll mark him down at the 10. If you're the Rams, all the Sailors have been successful doing so far has been the run game. You've got to key in on the run. You've got Diaz at quarterback, who's thrown 10 interceptions this year, 2 in this game. You've got to let him beat you. You can't let Ziegler and Judge be the guys that end your playoff hopes, because they're the guys that are carrying this Sailors offense. 10 on the play clock. Diaz confused on what the play is. He's got 5 to get it off. And Sarasota thought they had called a timeout, but it's a false start on the Sailors. And they will back up 5 yards again. Second down and 14. Ball at the 5-yard line. 2:02 to go here in quarter number 3. What a game we have on our hands here. Diaz in the shotgun. Sailors backed up by their own goal line. Diaz will throw to the side and goes absolutely nowhere. A swarm of Rams quick to get in on Jackson Mullet, who has stepped up for this Sarasota offense in recent weeks, becoming a bigger part of the Sailors offense week in and week out. It's now 3rd down and 12 for the Sailors. Ball at the 7-yard line. Just over a minute to go in the third quarter. Mullet again in motion. Diaz drops back under some pressure. He floats it over the middle and trying to break free. The ball comes out. Who came on top of it? It is Riverview. Kyle Neighbors lands on the ball, and the Rams in striking position to make it a 2-score game. What a big play by the Riverview defense, who continues to impress tonight. Deshaun Olave knocked it loose, and Kyle Neighbors landed right on it. First down and goal for the Rams. 1:12 to play here in quarter number 3. Lester in the Wildcat. Lester up the middle. Lester trying to get to the end zone. He is stopped short. Second down and goal for the Rams. The Rams have 3 plays to get 3 yards. Lester will try and make it 1 here. Lester will keep. Lester up the middle. Lester lost the football. He lost it again. And Sarasota, I believe, has it. They do. Lester, a crucial mistake. And Sarasota, just like that, is back into the game. The second time that Leicester has lost the football tonight. The Rams could have very well pulled away with the game. Instead, the Sailors offense back out onto the field with 36.2 to go in quarter number 3. What an unbelievable game we've had here tonight. No offense wants to score. Leicester was a yard away. Diaz back in the shotgun, they'll hand it off up the middle. Bouncing to the outside for a gain of 6. It is Ziegler on the carry. And Luke Haskins appears to be down. He's going to hobble off. That could have very well been the last play of the third quarter. We'll see if Riverview, or we'll see if the Sailors get one more off. They will not. Ladies and gentlemen, fourth quarter action coming your way at Cleveland Field. The Rams almost put it away. They were a yard away. But the defenses continue to impress tonight for both these squads. Fourth quarter action coming up to you from Sarasota High School. It's the Rams 7, the Sailors 0, and this classic rivalry match.
Nation, Coach Smithers here. I'm excited to get this football season underway. I'm also excited to bring to you another season of our football games via YouTube. If you like the games that you're able to watch every weekend, we'd love to get your help. There are 2 ways to do it. You can do it either via text or
a handoff up the middle. Deshaun Olave meets him before the first down marker. Third down for the Sailors. Deshaun Olave, aggressive on the run defense, making plays happen. Forces 3rd down and 4. Sailors backed up at their own 27. What a great football game this has been tonight. The Rams and Sailors battling it out here at Sarasota High School. Neither team with an offensive score. Diaz and the Sailors looking to change it. It's a run up the middle. And did he get the first down yardage? It's going to be close. It is going to be really close. And he got it. First down for Ziegler on the carry. First down and 10. First down and 10. Ball up their own 30-yard line. Diaz in the shotgun. Hands it off up the middle. And Deshaun Olave on a stop. A flag does come flying in. That's probably a face mask. The Rams have been called for a couple of those already tonight. And it is an automatic first down for the Sailors. First down and 10 at midfield. The Sailors are 50 yards away from possibly tying it up. Diaz in the shotgun. Rams stacking the box. It's another handoff up the middle, and Luke Haskins makes initial contact, but a great push by the offensive line. Gets him a pickup of 5. It's Ziegler once again on the carry. Second down and 5. The offensive line for the Sailors has been impressive tonight. And again, if you're Riverview, you know what the Sailors are doing. Make them beat you by the pass. They'll hand it off again up the middle, and he's going to be short of the first down yardage, a yard short. Third down and 1. Ball at the Riverview 41. Ziegler again on the carry. Judge now in the backfield for the Sailors. Under 10 to play. Diaz in the shotgun. Judge to his right side. He'll hand it off up the middle, and he gets the first down yardage. First down, Sarasota. Slowly but methodically moving the ball down the field. The running game for the Sailors, over 200 yards rushing. Diaz again on the shotgun. They'll go back to the ground, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. Deshaun Olave, Aiden Steiner, Landon Marsters, all in on the stop. Second down and 10. 9 minutes to go in what has been the best game between these two teams in a while. A close game, a battle, like we expected. It's lived up to the hype. Down to the wire we go. Another handoff. And he's going to be dropped after a gain of 1. It's going to be third down and 9. Judge goes nowhere on the carry. And a huge play coming up for the Sailors. Ziegler going to be back in the backfield if Sarasota elects to run the football. 8:30 to play. Diaz is in the shotgun. Third and 9. Ball at the Riverview 36. Handoff up the middle. He breaks loose. He's tackled to the ground. It looks like he's short. He is. It's going to be fourth down and 2 at the Riverview 29-yard line. And now, the biggest play of the game. Can the Rams defense get a stop? They've gotten plenty today with their back against the wall. When Sarasota was driving, they're driving right now. Ball at the Rams 29-yard line. Fourth down and 2. Diaz looks to the sideline, and it's going to be a timeout by Sarasota. And we are going to head to timeout. 7:37 to play here in the fourth quarter. Right down to the wire we go here at Sarasota High School. It's the Rams 7 and the Sailors driving, but nothing. The nerves are getting high for both these squads. The biggest play of the game for the Sailors offense. They're 1 of 3 on fourth down tonight. Sailors have 1 timeout remaining. It's 4th and 2. They hand it off, trying to hit the outside, and he breaks free. First down. Scooter Trotman begging for a face mask call, but he does not get it. A big pickup on 4th and 2, and the Sailors prolong the drive. Big run by Ziegler. Been the best back of the game for the Sailors, no doubt. Diaz in the shotgun. It's another run up the middle. And he's going to be tackled from behind. Once again, Luke Haskins in on the stop. An impressive game from him off the line. And a Sailor is down and in pain. 7:21 remaining here in quarter number 4.
Official timeout.
Second down and 7. The Sailors have entered the red zone for the 3rd time tonight. They're all of 2 so far. But they need this one to count. They need this one into the end zone. 7:21, even if you get stopped here, you're probably going to have another possession. However, the Rams can easily wind that clock down. But if you score, it'll be Riverview facing the pressure on the road, a tie game. But Diaz and the Sailors offense is going to have to score before that. 2nd and 7, ball at the Rams' 20-yard line. And a late flag comes in. Deshaun Olay pointing. The ref saw it. And it is a false start on the Sailors. 2nd and 11. Make that 2nd and 12. Again, the mental mistakes. The Sailors driving down, 7:20 to go. Those are the mistakes you cannot have. Penalties have not gone the Sailors' way all night long, kicking themselves in the foot. It's 2nd down and 12 at the 25, a run up the middle, and he gets back to the 20. Never mind, they're going to mark him down at around the 21. It is 3rd down and 8. Ball at the Rams' 21-yard line. Under 7 to play in half number 2. Alexander Diaz in the shotgun will elect to throw. They've only done so around 5 times tonight. They will. A flag comes flying in. Diaz scrambling. Diaz trying to escape. Diaz is met to the ground. A flag was in. DeMarcus Abner making the stop. However, they're going to get a redo on it due to a flag before. Unless they're able to decline. And then it would be 4th down. Did not hear exactly what the flag was.
Legal shift on the offense. Decline. 4th down.
And it's 4th down. It is 4th down and 12 at the 25-yard line. The biggest play of the game. 6:27 to go. The Rams need a defensive stop. The Sailors need this 1st down. There's a whistle.
Timeout. Riverview, their 2nd.
And Riverview elects to take their 2nd timeout. 6:16 to go here in quarter number 4. And my goodness, what a game we've had so far. I told you guys in the opener. Sarasota coming in with the best team they've had in years. And they're proving it tonight against the 2-5 Riverview Rams. Down by 7. Driving the ball down the field. It is 4th down and 12. They need 12 to keep this drive alive and quite possibly keep the game alive. But Riverview's offense hasn't exactly moved the ball down the field. You look at the score, it's 7-0 Riverview. You're thinking their offense just punched one in. Wrong. The only score of the game remains a Scooter Trotman pick 6. And if that holds up against his former team, what a story it will be for Trotman to tell. Go into your former team place and have the only score of the game on a 30-yard pick 6. The Rams defense has shined all night long. But now lies the biggest play of the game. 4th down and 12. Ball at the Riverview 25-yard line. Diaz in the shotgun. Judge to his right. Diaz drops back. Diaz looking. He's got him in. And oh, it's intercepted. Jaden Terrahawker down, pushed out of bounds at the 38. He had Mullet wide open, and he dropped it. And it falls right in the lap of Jaden Terrahawker. His third interception of the game. At the end of the play, an unsportsmanlike conduct against Riverview, but at the moment, they don't care. Jackson Mullet was wide open on the right side. He could not hold it down. And then Jaden Terrahawker. It falls right in his lap, just like it did against Lehigh. 6:07 to go here in quarter number 4. It's the Rams still on top of the Sailors, 7-0. A very entertaining game here at Sarasota High School. It's been a battle of turnovers, not a battle of offenses. It's really been the battle of defenses. Riverview gets their third pick of the game, and that one was not Diaz's fault. Had Mullet dropped it, and then just fell right to Terrahawker. Gifted an interception. The Rams are 6 minutes and 7 seconds away from a rivalry win over the Sailors. It would be their 12th straight. Dawson in the shotgun. Hands it off to Scooter Trotman, the former Sailor. Trotman gets around the 20 before being thrown down. And Tyler Pack and Marshall Thompson getting into it near the 35-yard line. 2nd down and 5, and the Rams are going to chew up all this clock. Rightfully so. Dawson in the shotgun. Trotman to his left. Dawson gets it off with 5 on the play clock. Hand off to Trotman. Trotman breaks free of one tackle, and then it's going to be thrown down at the 29-yard line. This is a big play. 3rd down and 1. And if they can find a way to get 1 yard, it's going to make this really tough for the Sailors. 5 minutes to go. It's crunch time at Cleland Stadium. Dawson in the shotgun. 3rd down and 1. DJ Johnson in the back. Dawson hands it off. Johnson picks up the 1st down. A huge play for the Rams. 4:30 to go, and they can continue to chew up the clock. Sarasota only has 1 timeout remaining. They called 2 earlier in the 2nd half, which could very well come back to bite them. Dawson in the shotgun. Nearing 4 minutes to be played. Dawson gets the offensive line set. And some movement. Who is this on? It's on Riverview. And it will bring up 1st down and 15. So if the Rams can't pick up 15 yards, you're probably going to be able to kill off another minute 30. That is if the Sailors use that final timeout. Otherwise, you'll be able to kill off over 2 minutes. Sarasota cannot allow a 1st down. Dawson in the shotgun. Johnson to his right. Johnson gets past the line of scrimmage and picks up 2. And a whistle is blown. And there's a flag on the play.
Dead ball. Personal foul.
Oh my goodness, it's a personal foul on the Sailors. Instead of having second down and long, it's going to be an automatic first down for Riverview. Or will they mark it second down and short? No. It is an automatic first down. Wow. 3:31 to play. First down and 10 for the Rams. The clock continues to tick. Sailors only have one timeout remaining. Rams continue to chew the clock. Dawson gets the line set with 10 on the play clock. Dawson hands it off. It's going to Troutman. Breaks the free through the middle. He's got the 20. He's got the 10. And he's thrown to the ground. And a flag comes out. Scooter Troutman destroying his former team tonight. Have yourself a night, Scooter Troutman. And a face mask to add on to the huge run. Got down to the 7-yard line on a 47-yard run by Scooter Troutman. And the Rams are 4 yards away from putting this game to bed. The clock continues to run. The Rams can't exactly bleed out the clock yet. Sarasota still with one timeout remaining. They're going to the Wildcat. Charles Lester in it. Can he redeem himself this time? Goes to the outside. Lester gets hit hard, but he holds on to the football. Does his most important job. That one wild card, the one Wildcat play worked on the Lester run for around 40 yards. But other than that, Charles Lester has been stopped majority of the time. Second down and goal from the 9-yard line, a minute 40 to play. The Rams lead 7-0. Hands it off to DJ Johnson. Bounces, trying to find the pylon. He's in for a Riverview touchdown. Sailors, nighty-night. The Rams will secure their 12th straight win over the Sailors. Domination continues. DJ Johnson secures the win. And the Rams' playoff hopes stay alive. The first offensive score of the game comes with a minute 26 to be played here in the second half. Majestic Van Ingen out to kick the extra point. It is up. And she nails it. 2 for 2 on the night for Majestic Van Ingen. And the Rams are going to do it again. Disbelief on the Sailors sideline. Players on one knee. They can't believe it. But history can. A minute 26 to be played. And the Sailors' losing streak will go to 12. $4,018 days. 11 years. And ladies and gentlemen, that clock will keep on rolling. The streak will live on. DJ Johnson, a 9-yard rushing touchdown to secure the win for the Rams. Nick Delval to kick it away for the Rams. And he boots it away. It's going to be out of bounds. So a penalty. And the Steelers will have great field position to start this game, or to start this drive. .125 to play here in quarter number 4. What a game it has been. We just had the first offensive score of the game just a couple of seconds ago. The Sailors down by 14, needing some sort of a miracle. We've seen crazier things though, but this would be one remarkable comeback. And the Sailors student section walks on out of the stadium. A game that has been back and forth all game long, a defensive battle, a defensive showcase. And the Rams defense is going to prevail. 3 interceptions that the Rams have been able to force. Jaden Terrahawker with 1. You had Charles Lester with 1. And then Scooter Trotman with the pick 6, which has really been the only score of the entire game until DJ Johnson secured the win. And what a job tonight by Majestic Van Ingen, knocking down 2 extra points in place of Stone Springman, who was out with the back injury, filling in his shoes perfectly. And it's going to be a re-kick. 1:25 to go. 4th quarter. Sarasota, barring a miracle, is going to fall for the 12th straight time. And how about the return for Scooter Trotman? He's been on the wrong side of this game a couple of times. Switches to Riverview. He gets on the right side of it. A fair catch by Sarasota at the 36-yard line. That's where they will begin. Want to stop any chance of return. A minute 25 to play. The Rams on top 14-0. Diaz in the shotgun. Judge to the right side of Diaz. Diaz drops back. Diaz under some pressure, fires over the middle, and it's knocked away incomplete. Great defense on the play by Keone Finau. Aiden Steiner also in there to help. 2nd down and 10. A minute 20 to go here in quarter number 4. Diaz once again in the shotgun. Sailors are forced to throw the ball now. Down by 14. Diaz. It's a little screen. A little dump over to Judge. Judge trying to break free. He's going to get tackled at around the 45-yard line. And a whistle. And an illegal formation. It's been the name of the game for the Sailors tonight. I can't count on my own fingers how many illegal formations they've had tonight. Digging themselves in to a bigger hole. The clock will run. 2nd down and 15. Diaz in the shotgun. And is that going to be another false start? It is. My goodness, keep the tally coming. Another false start on the Sailors. And just like for the past 12 years, the Sailors student section gets to beat the traffic home. The Rams student section remains filled. Diaz, a screen. That's going to be caught. Nice play right there. Getting back into around the 40-yard line. That is Charles Stern on the reception. Try to make that Caleb Bradley. Under 30 seconds to go. Diaz drops under pressure. Evades the pressure. Throws it to Judge. Judge at the 40. Trying to escape Travis Smith Jr. He does. And he's going to be, he stays on his feet and gets out of bounds with 12 seconds to go. And it's a first down for the Sailors. The Rams are 12.8 seconds away. Five out wide. Most likely one final play of the game. Diaz, under pressure, throws to the sideline, and getting out of bounds is Chris Epsnell. 8.7 seconds remain. Sailors still have one timeout. Second and 3. But this game is all but over. And the entire Riverview student section looking like they might storm the field. Final play of the game. Never mind. Catch is going to be made by Chris Rudolph, his first of the game. His 12th reception of the year. 2.6 to go. This will be the final play of the game. And what a win it will be for the Rams. The Riverview Rams. And a flag is called. And it looks like it came from the sideline. They just ejected one of the Sarasota coaches. Multiple flags now come flying in. Sarasota offensive lineman mocking him, telling him to throw more flags. And the fans on the Sarasota side rain in with boos. And the Rams just give Coach Smithers a Gatorade bath. How about it?
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Coach Smithers.
2 on the bench.
And that flag is going to be called on Tyler Pack. Well, we had a long end to the game. 39 seconds, took around 4 minutes. More than that in the Charlotte game on Tuesday. And this has been quite the last 20 seconds of this game. And the Sailors are going to back up 15 yards. And the Sink the Sailors chants begin by the Riverview cheerleaders. Wow. They're going to back them up. 25 yards. Deshaun Olave doing a little dance at the 32-yard line. He's hyped. He played a big role in today's win on the defensive side of the ball. And credit to this Riverview defense. They won this game for the Rams. The pick six, the amount of goal line stops, the 4th and 12, picked by Jaden Terrahawker. The Rams defense is the reason this win streak is at 12. And the Rams offense has to give a lot of credit. Sailors trying to get on the scoreboard. We'll see if they can. They'll cut up the middle. Knocked to the ground. And that is your ball game. Deshaun Olave, the final tackle of the game. And the Riverview Rams extend the streak over the Sarasota Sailors to 12. 11 years will end up being 12 now. It's the Rams 14 and the Sailors 0. It was the Rams defense all night long. Multiple defensive stops inside the 5-yard line. The Scooter Troutman pick 6. And then, to cap it off, a Scooter Troutman 47-yard run. Added on half the distance to the goal after a face mask. And then, DJ Johnson, the 9-yard rushing touchdown to seal the deal. Sarasota falls again. And the Rams are triumphant. The Rams' playoff hopes stay alive. They have not clinched the playoffs yet. We will know more before our game on Tuesday. We have to see what happens in other games around the state. However, most likely a win at home. Yes, back in the Ramble on Tuesday versus in-city rival Cardinal Mooney for the first time in a while. It'll sure be a fun one. Make sure to join us here on Tuesday night at 7:30. That's a wrap from us here at Sarasota High School. From Dave, James, Stephanie, and Jan, thank you guys so much for stepping on in. I'm Addison Rusko. So long from Sarasota High School. The Rams extend the streak after a 14-0 win on the road.
Ram Nation, Coach Smithers here. I'm excited to get this football season underway. I'm also excited to bring to you another season of our football games via YouTube. If you like the games that you're able to watch every weekend, we'd love to get your help. There are two ways to do it. You can do it either via text or you can do a sponsorship. If you're interested, please contact Jackie Weller. Her information is on the screen. Thank you very much for tuning in, and go Rams.